it is me. I decided that I wanted to kind of start the vlog. Right now, I am in the middle of 2 books. I am in the middle of Wild Love by Elsie Silver and To Shape a Dragon's Breath by Monique Quill Blackgoose. I'm in the middle of both of those, and I need to finish at least one of them before I start anything else. And so I kind of am doing this to kind of motivate myself to do that, but also just because I am in a good mood today. I went to work, came home, I worked out, and now I'm like doing multiple things. I am watching booktube videos for the first time in forever. I'm editing my 3rd video of the week, which is wild. And I'm working on a thumbnail for the video that's going out this week. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what got into me. I mean, Robin said this was like endorphins from working out. And I've never experienced this before. So if this is it, then I probably need to like become more consistent, because usually I'm knocked in the bed, like I can't move. So this is a good time. But yeah, so I'm doing all that. I wanted to update you on that. I'm probably gonna read tonight once I'm finished editing, or at least have some semblance of some type of progress made in one of these areas that I'm working on. And so I'm probably gonna do that and game. So I might film that. I think I might try to finish Wild Love because it's a romance, and I think I only got like 3 hours left, so I could do that tonight, or try to at least knock a good chunk of it out tonight and then finish tomorrow or something. And then I can finish To Shape a Dragon's Breath this weekend and then be ready to start my next book. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I did just want to update you guys. And I'm using my desktop and my desk for the first time in like months. So again, I hope this is a great sign for me mentally. Like, I hope this is a good sign for the summer that I'm gonna be try to be productive. So we're just gonna go with that. And yeah, I will update you. Here's a sneak peek of my thumbnail. It is me checking in for this vlog. So I read a little bit of Wild Love this morning. I think I only have maybe like 2 hours left, 2.5 hours left. So I think I'm gonna try and finish this tonight. So far, I think it's cute. It's kind of funny. Single dad romance, kind of. It's a little complicated, but I'm really hyped to see where this goes. I mean, I know they're gonna end up together, but ultimately how the dynamics work and everything, I'm intrigued to see. I'm probably going to then start going back to Shape a Dragon's Breath. This one I'm still unsure about. Like, the idea and the plot is interesting, but it's definitely reading like a first-time author, which isn't a bad thing, but it's just a little slower paced and more detailed than I prefer, I guess. I'm also trying to be productive, so I have edited 2 videos this week, so I'm uploading one, I'm gonna upload the other. I realized I haven't updated my like 2024 reading spreadsheet since January, so that's also what I'm gonna be working on while I listen to my books. And then I'm watching booktube as I do some other stuff, and I realized that I want to get back into Notion, so I'm going to try and do that. And I'm actually going to try and create a content calendar for this summer and maybe brainstorm some content ideas, so that way if I have it set up, then I can just slide right in and hopefully get back into this whole process and everything. So that is my plan. I have some other stuff. I'm probably going to do some sprints with Robin and maybe some other friends if they pop in. But for right now, that's all I know. But I will definitely keep you updated and let you know what's happening. And I'll let you know once I finish at least Wild Love. I at least think I can finish that tonight. it's me. It's the next day. I'm here to update you. So last night I actually got a good amount of stuff done that I wanted to during the sprints with Robin, so amazing. I only have an hour and 4 minutes left of Wild Love, so I'm gonna be focusing on that today. I just went on a date. It was pretty cool. So I just got home and now I'm gonna actually get into the zone and hopefully be productive overall. So we're gonna try to finish this, and then hopefully if I finish this, I'll either continue this or I need to start Wuthering Heights. So I'll do that overall. And then my next goal is to, I'm getting my watch later on YouTube down a lot, catching up on booktube so I can just get into the vibes. I want to create a content calendar for this summer because I think that'll help motivate me too, and then just like start brainstorming some ideas of videos I could do, maybe some vlogs I could do for the summer. So that's kind of what my goal is for the rest of the day. So I'm currently watching Tori Between Pages. I found her through Stephanie Bookish, who I really enjoy her content, and Stephanie Bookish has been reading a lot of fantasy romance that I want to check out, and then she recommended Tori Between Pages for fantasy romance too, so I'm checking out one of her vlogs. So far she seems pretty cool, so I think I'm gonna continue watching this and then do some more stuff overall. So that's a quick little update, and then I'll let you guys know when I finish books and start books and all that kind of stuff, of course. Hey friends, it is me coming back in to this vlog. So I did finish Wild Love by Elsie Silver. So I finished that last night. I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was really cute. It gave me the same vibes as Heartless did in that other small town series that she has. I can't think of the name right now. So I really enjoyed both of those, but I really did enjoy Wild Love. So it's a single dad romance, and it's about him and then like being a single dad, and then he falls for his best friend's little sister. So there's a little bit of like, it's not even really taboo, but he's just like hesitant because he's just like, you're literally my best friend's sister, and like I don't want to cross that line or whatever, when really like he's been in love with her his entire life, and she's finally back in town and he's definitely not gonna like let her go. So I thought it was cute. It was definitely steamy. I liked the dialogue and the storyline. I liked that there was no, like, I will say this, there was no third act breakup. There was a kind of like a small little third act conflict, but I love the fact that the girl wasn't like or I'm gonna dump him. It was like, I'm mad at him and I'm gonna go take a break and then we're gonna come back. Like, she was like, I'm not letting him go, I'm just mad and I'm gonna let him know I'm mad, kind of thing. So I actually really enjoyed that too. So I'm, depending on who the next book is about, I might actually pick it up, because there were actually some interesting characters in the world overall. So yeah, so exciting. So next I do have to like start Wuthering Heights, and I do have to finish To Shape a Dragon's Breath. I think I'm struggling with this, and I think I might have to just put it down, which I don't want to do. But I want to be able to move on to my actual TBR for this month, and I feel like this might be just a book I have to come back to and try again. Like, I have the audiobook, so it's gonna be there, but I think that's just what I'm gonna have to accept, and I'm gonna have to move on to something else. So I think tonight I decided I'm gonna try and edit another video. So when we're gonna work on editing, I have my little aesthetics here where I'm I have a little fire going on my screen. It's like weird, but like, hold on, I'll show you guys. So like, you see the little fire, and then I have some booktube playing a little bit, and then I'm gonna figure out what I'm editing and we'll go from there, and then I'll read later. So pray for me, I guess. And yeah, so I will update you guys later once I figure out what direction my life is going, and once I figure out what I have actually done. Okay, friends, so I am back to update a little bit. I just got home from work, hence why we're in my car right now. But I did want to update and say that I have started The Blood Gift by N.E. Davenport, and so far so good. I'm only like 3 chapters in, but it's picking up like kind of where we left off. Maybe a little bit of time has passed between where the first book ended and this one is starting, but the tension is there. We love it. Our Scooby Gang is trying to figure out what they're gonna do next, because they're kind of at the last resort and they don't know where they can get help from, so they're just kind of figuring that out ultimately. So I'm just loving it so far. I'm really looking forward to just continuing and seeing where it goes. I promised Ray, well, I didn't promise, but Ray was like, Alana's gonna like speed off without me and then like finish it before me, and I promised myself that I would not prove Ray right. So we are all about pacing this time around, and hopefully I can stick to that. But yeah, okay, that was my little update, and once I have more read, or maybe I'll pick up something else, I will let you all know. Hey friends, it is editing Alana here. So just a side note, I filmed this at the beginning of the summer, and I literally was living my best life this whole week that I was filming this vlog. Towards the end of summer, my mental health just took a dive, and life just got kind of busy because I changed jobs, and then I was taking a lot of trips to see my dad, and then my mom got married, so I took a trip. We took a trip for her wedding, and so it was just kind of like a lot. It was a very busy like season, fall was for me, and because I got out of that consistency because of how busy I was, I posted few far between, and I didn't get to finish this vlog. But I decided, since it's the end of the year, I did want to post this as just kind of like a lost vlog files video, and then also kind of like a proof of life video. So that's why I decided to go ahead and post this. So you probably saw in the video there were a lot of references to like summer and July and June or whatever. So that's why. I also wanted to come in here and say that I can't remember, did I say I started the Blood Trials or the second book? either way, I loved both of them. I'm really sad that Any Davenport only could do a duology with those, because the second book ended on such a wild note that you knew there's supposed to be a third book. It's just like, I guess the publishers just didn't want it. And I just hope that someday she's able to publish that third book, because the way the second book ended, I like need more. I need to know what happens next, because a lot of things were left so open-ended and unfinished. I also did finish Wuthering Heights. I hated it. I don't know if the main characters were supposed to be unlikable, but they were terrible people, and I don't know how anybody could say this book was a romance, because there was no romance whatsoever. And I found every single character to be appalling, except for maybe the daughter of that one lady. But otherwise, every character was awful. Like, it was a very depressing book. And so, definitely will not recommend that as a classic. I'm starting to think Me and the Bronte Sisters are a no-go, because I also didn't really enjoy Jane Eyre when I read that in high school. So I'm like thinking Me and the Brontes, we were never supposed to be besties, and they're just not books that I'm going to enjoy, whether it be their characters or their writing styles. So just wanted to do this quick update within this vlog and finish it out, and hopefully I will see you all in the new year. I hope you all have a very wonderful holiday season. I hope 2025 you're able to accomplish everything you're wanting to. Alright, I'm gonna end this vlog and stop talking, and I will see y'all later.